All right, hey Luke, so we're here third morning in Port-au-Prince, and it's our last morning here. This was my first time to Port-au-Prince. And
what'd you think, Mitch?
Well, you know, I came to Cap Haitian in March, where we're located with Fireside, but I don't know. I didn't know what to expect. People were still talking about the city, the rubble. The rubble looks like much of it's been removed from the streets, but still, if you look at some of the major structures, such as the Catholic Cathedral, the Lady of Our Assumption, what a beautiful structure when you look at pictures before, and then just driving by that structure, it was pretty sobering. I think about my own church. You know, what if my church had been destroyed, or just nothing but rubble? You know, it would break my heart. The palace as well, what a huge, beautiful structure, a lot of history there. You think about some of these buildings were built in the late 1800s, so that was sobering.
It's a lot to take in.
It is a lot to take in.
And it's a big question to answer when people ask, so how are things in Haiti? You know, because Haiti, for one, really the question is, how are things in the area that was affected by the earthquake? Right. Haiti's a lot bigger than just that area.
Right.
And so it's a hard question to answer. I mean, in parts of Haiti, things are always difficult.
Right.
But in parts of Haiti, things things seem hopeful and promising. In other parts, not so much.
Yeah.
So it's the wrong question, probably.
Right.
You know, but I don't know of a better one, to be honest.
Yeah. Probably the treat for me was attending the Grameen Creative Lab conference.
Yeah.
And getting a chance to hear Muhammad Yunus.
Yeah.
I mean, what was your take on that?
I was a kitten with a ball of yarn. I don't know that I've ever used that expression, and probably should never use it again.
Yeah. Many of you may not be familiar with Muhammad Yunus and his work with Grameen Bank. It's not every day that you get to hear a man who's won the Nobel Peace Prize and had such an impact in poverty, microcredit, being able to loan money to people who are in poverty.
And Muhammad Yunus is known as the father of microcredit. And then social business is his new thing. We were sort of delving into these concepts of how to make nonprofit work without constantly ourselves being beggars, how to make it pay for itself. Me and my family having lived here for 2 years, and on the front side of that, when we came in, we thought we knew, here's how things work, here's how you help people in other countries. When you live there for a while, if you're allowing yourself to be honest and change and be changed, I believe that if you're really being honest during that process, the inevitable result is that you kind of arrive where we're starting to arrive at now, which is realizing there has to be a better way, there has to be a paradigm shift. You know, Fireside is having a very fundamental shift in thinking. We had achieved some success sort of kind of accidentally, and it was through that process that I started going, wow, are we the only ones that have done this? And I started looking into it a little more, researching it, and discovered Muhammad Yunus. He even gave us an interview, and you're going to get to see that. So excited about that. I mean, what did you think about, hearing the perspective about charity and free stuff? And what were you hearing?
Well, I think yesterday was the first time for me to hear from the other side, the mission work and the NGOs that are here. Sometimes they go too far and they create additional problems. They think they're doing a good thing, but they're providing short-term solutions maybe, but they're not solutions that can help the country long-term necessarily. And for me, that was a perspective that I took away yesterday that I'd never really understood.
It's ironic to think that we're trying to help education, but really we need to be educated, and the folks watching it, the education goes both ways.
Right.
It has to.
Right. So we hope to bring you some more fun on this trip and some more interesting stories.
Yeah, there's a lot of good stories to tell, so stick around.